experience physical, cognitive, or emotional neglect, say because their mother was sick and their father was busy, often face anxiety. As a result, their body produces stress hormones. If this happens a lot, these hormones become toxic for their developing brain, which then later can repress emotional and cognitive well-being for life. The real story of Daniel Rugărianu, who spent part of his early childhood in a Romanian orphanage, shows the full impact neglect can have. The story began in 1966 when Romania's then leader, Nicolae Ceausescu, wanted to make his country a world powerhouse and came up with laws to increase the country's population. Abortion and contraception were declared mostly illegal. While the law led to a rapid rise in birth rates, many of the poorer families were unable to take care of all their children, and Daniel and around 500,000 others were sent to state-run institutions. In most orphanages, there were no toys, no books, or anything else to stimulate cognitive development. Many kids just stared at the bare ceilings, waiting for their next meal. Due to the lack of human contact, some babies develop strategies for self-stimulation, such as rocking back and forth. The cognitive neglect often led to lower IQ scores, delayed language development, and a lack of creative thinking. This happens because our brains build connections with every new experience and stimulation. If there are no rich experiences during the first years of life, the period in which the brain develops the fastest, children cannot build the foundations necessary for optimal future learning. They miss out for life. Daniel lived with over 400 other children, and their shared bedrooms were hardly ever cleaned. The meals were mostly tiny portions of boiled cabbage, which the staff would sometimes steal to eat themselves. Some supervisors used violence to control the orphans. Others encouraged the older kids to beat Daniel, to humiliate him and exercise authority. The consequences of physical neglect and lack of basic nutrients caused most orphans to suffer from stunted growth. Some children contracted HIV and hepatitis B as a result of the reusing of medical supplies. The physical abuse caused severe bruising and other injuries. The overworked and undertrained staff hardly ever soothed the crying children. In fact, they barely spent any time with Daniel at all. Some children were left completely alone with their worries. Others hid their feelings from the very people who ought to protect them, since they feared being hurt. Emotional neglect and anxiety lead to an excessive production of the stress hormones known as adrenaline and cortisol, which is like poison for the developing brain. But the experience also distorted the children's understanding of love and human relationships. They learned to trust nobody, and as adults, often suffered from depression, insomnia, and social anxiety. When Ceausescu's regime was eventually overthrown and the conditions inside the orphanage were shown on television, researchers from around the world came to examine the nameless children. MRI scans later showed that some had smaller volumes of brain mass. The resulting research made a strong case that not only is nutrition vital to a child's development, but so is human contact. To help the children, a large number were adopted into foreign families. But even after being adopted, many had problems forming loving bonds to their new parents. This aligns with the attachment theory and the notion that a child needs to establish a loving relationship with at least one primary caregiver early in life. Daniel was quite lucky with his family. While he continued to experience trauma and anxiety, he went on to have a university education, started a family of his own, and later he founded a non-profit organization for neglected children. If you grew up in a loving environment, count yourself really, really lucky. If you experienced forms of neglect, try to internalize the idea that it was never your fault, and maybe not even your parents' fault either. To read what we think can be done if you have ever experienced neglect, read the
It's
descriptions below.
This one's good. This is by Harvard.
Because everyone else's
Harvard
children determine
Med School. This is well done.
everyone in a community has a vested interest in everyone else's children, because everyone else's children determine the next adult population that makes for a successful society.
This semester we'll have to finish it.
Built into our
1 month.
biology
And then
is the need to have responsive interactions with adults.
Neglect for children is when they don't get what the brain is expecting to get, what the child is expecting to get, what we are biologically prepared and waiting for, which is input from those around us.
It's this back and forth serve and return interaction that literally shapes the architecture of the brain.
This is interesting though, because we're all so distracted now and on our cell phones. When we got kids, we don't give them the serve and return. Or if we're drinking too much, pass out, or shoot up heroin and overdose, you pass out. You don't give them like that.
I'm not gonna lie, I did that because my friend, she needed me to watch her baby or whatever. And I'm just here.
Girl,
like,
can I be on your
so I was
phone?
no,
Right.
it was a friend.
But you're
Okay,
like
you can do
bored,
your phone
right?
Babysit.
Right, with
She
babies,
Kids
right?
have to pick up
But it's
anything.
boring, so you get on your phone. The baby knows. The
But I
baby's
ain't gonna
like,
She was one. She wasn't like.
But I be so mad. I be so mad 'cause, like, you can pick up your phone for 1 second. The whole time they got a whole lighter in their hand. Where did you find that lighter?
they got a
Where
lighter
did you
and
find that at?
they're
That was
smoking
not
a
like there
bowl.
before. That was
They're
nowhere in
smoking
my
a
eyesight
bowl.
before.
So that's what
Like, playing with
he's-
stuff that don't need to be touched. I'm
Yeah.
so good.
where they eat the
I was
gummies,
up
thought it
every
was
couple
candy.
Yeah, little kids really do get at anything so quick, and then it be stuff that's not even in eyesight. Like, where did you find this for real?
So this
They
is
be picking up little pebbles off
Like,
the ground
you
and
just-
choking them.
they eat them. Yeah. So
Like,
that's
you just find this shit for real.
this 5 minutes is the best 5 minutes you'll ever watch. It's about
Can
Trump.
you have me excuse for missing class, please?
Just watch it on YouTube and sign your name.
No, not for this class. Like, I need you to write an excuse for one of my classes that I missed earlier.
What class?
Just, I don't even know her name. It's
'Cause
it's
you
the new person.
Overslept in a boys' room?
No, I was in my room.
She got a lot going on in life right now.
What happened?
What happened? I'm just stressed, yo.
What's
Don't
what?
lie to us.
Right?
What's-
It's okay. It's a
what's
safe
what-
space.
What you said?
It's a safe space.
She's saying it without saying it.
But what would I write for
Can't
the
confirm nor
excuse?
deny.
Right. So it's
But can you, like, just say,
She'll be
like,
back
I'm, like,
tomorrow.
helping you or something?
So I would have to lie too. Shit, damn.
No, you don't have to lie. You just have
Just
to
say-
sign it off. I'll type it up.
What time is the class?
It was at 9.
Is it Nikita's?
No, I missed her class too.
But she doesn't give a fuck.
yeah. She'll be like, okay, thank you for letting me.
So whose class is it?
It's the new.
The new social work professor.
That's true.
Right. Oh shit. Are you doing an honors project here for this?
She'll be okay.
Because there don't even be people in here and like you.
She's probably not going to fail you. Is that what you're worried about?
Yes.
I don't think. I just talked
Just
to
go
her.
talk.
Just,
Yeah, just go talk.
just tell her what's going on. Like for real.
Be
It's,
like,
she's
hey,
just-
I done had some rough nights. I promise after.
See, I
after
stayed up
this week,
all
I'm gonna do
night.
better.
chatting on the phone with a man.
No,
It ain't about no
I
man.
fall asleep on the phone with my man. I don't be chatting.
Call him when it's time to go to bed.
Yes.
No, it's just been a lot's been going on.
I'm sure she would understand.
I've been stressed, yo.
Stressed about what?
Right. What been stressing you out,
My
man?
grades.
It's okay. We're gonna see tomorrow.
New age been stressing me out.
What y'all been doing?
What is New Age?
What y'all been doing?
It's a modeling or
What y'all been doing today?
I couldn't do it, y'all.
Is that the vegan chicken?
What y'all been doing? What? We ain't got no vegan chicken for you.
You need to learn some
But no, New Age has
Okay. All right, so shit,
Internship.
it turned off.
Serve and return begins when a child looks at something or
It's just too.
observes something, makes an utterance, and that represents the serve. And the return
Here it is. The baby wants you to go. La,
notices
la,
the
la.
child doing these things and responds to the child.
And if you ignore the fuck out of them, they'll
Under
be like,
conditions
fuck you,
where
Dad.
serve and return is broken,
Yeah, they're going to hit you.
literally are pulling away what is the essential ingredient
of the development of human
Like,
brain
I do have to
architecture.
like be paid to be paid. I'm not
It was a
just gonna-
really compelling series of
If it's my friend,
experiments
if it's with my cousin
where
or
they
my
started
friend,
by
I'm not
videotaping
gonna
the
be
mother
as
and the
active.
baby
I'm not
engaging
gonna-
in
Did you watch the
cooking
still
and
face
smiling.
experiment?
And then they asked the
Yeah.
mother,
What's that?
This is
basically
sad.
put on
Watch
a
what this
blank
mom
face
has to
and
do.
not respond. When a baby is not attended to, that is a sign of danger to the baby biologically. So the stress systems become activated.
They do get annoyed.
They be like, why you staring at me?
In a brain that is constantly bathed in stress hormones, not that's up and down, that comes with normal development. Certain key synapses, the connections between nerves, fail to form, and critical regions of the brain.
So neglect both fails to provide the stimulation that's needed to develop the basic architecture, and when it's at a certain level, is one of the most potent activators of the
Because
stress biology.
everyone else's children.
So you get a double whammy.
I have a question for you, Trevor.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wait till the-
Science points to 4 categories of the
She's still
spectrum of
raising right
neglect.
now. She's
I can put them in.
The first
Here we
category
go. Here
would
we
be what's
go.
called occasional inattention, where children experience responsiveness most of the time, but occasionally adults don't respond.
The social work app.
There's no harm in that.
You
and in
can
fact,
copy
there's probably
paste
some
it
benefit.
A
into
child
Word.
can learn to
Oh, yeah,
self-soothe
girl, I just copied
and
and pasted
explore
it
the
in the
environment.
docs. At first, I was doing it
all
on
of
my
those
Mac, but then
opportunities.
it started tweaking, so
build
I just
brain
copied and pasted it on my
The second category,
yeah.
scientists
And then
have
you
called
can just have
chronic
it for forever, too,
understimulation.
so in case they say
So on a
you-
regular basis, children have less interaction with the adults around them than is needed for healthy development.
It still says zero.
Typically
All of you got.
provided
all of you got
rich
zeros.
No, not me,
opportunities
because I be making sure,
for
because
typical
if you'll submit
levels
something
of certain
to
will show
You're like,
that
mother.
The third category
F.
is
what if I'm
what science
typing
would
that
call
paper, it's
severe
still typing
neglect
that
in a
11:59,
family
it's gonna be
where
about 12
not
o'clock.
only are there prolonged periods of inattention,
Damn, am I that far behind on all
that
these?
lack of
Yes.
responsiveness, but often also
It's okay, you're
associated
not the
with
only one.
not being fed enough, not being bathed enough, not having basic needs met.
All year.
Neglect is a
This semester gonna have
huge
to finish
problem
itself. I'm
in
putting
the
in
U.S.
documents.
Children are much more likely to be neglected than they are to experience any other kind of maltreatment.
we see the child really being at risk for much more substantial kinds of deficits down the road that don't necessarily get easily fixed or ameliorated. This is where we really
I
need
hate
to
that
think
this is the
about
last month of school
more
and it's my
complicated and often more intensive strategies to help undo those effects.
The fourth category, called severe neglect, generally found in institutional settings, is a result of children living in kind of warehoused type situation in orphanages.
So it's like
And it
April,
doesn't have to be
literally
April
our
or last
literally our
That's
last month, so
one
that's
of
why
the
we're all so stressed out and
experiences that
puffing and puffing and rushing
are
to get
regretfully
everything done,
occurring
and I'm
in
like,
many, many
True.
parts of our country.
Often institutional
I hate
care in
that.
this country is under the euphemistic name of transitional care or temporary care or assessment facilities.
If you think about what institutional or residential care would look like for an infant, where there's somebody new coming onto the shift every 8 hours, it really alters the development of the child's brain architecture and other aspects of the
you just
child's
gotta know
development.
what teacher to do it to and what teacher not to.
We have the potential
And all the teachers
to
got little
change children's developmental trajectories.
Interventions can apply to
Then I'm
parents, to foster parents or adoptive parents in child care settings, Head Start settings, and other kinds of settings. And really, what they're about is attuning people to the serve and return process.
Neglecting young children is neglecting the foundations of
Who does all the emailing?
next generation.
You do? To the teachers that are
Community
all
pays a
shitty?
huge price.
No, I do too, because I was
In
even
terms of
Miss Johnson.
problems of the next
Like,
generation,
I be tired. I
whether it
don't
be
even have people at work.
educational achievement,
I'm tired of being on the
economic
network.
productivity, good citizenship,
Trying to family
the
services
ability
too,
to
because I'm
parent the
people
next generation.
involved, so,
All of the things that have to do with a
like,
healthy,
I feel like
prosperous society.
Like, through, like, the UPP program was spelling, and I just brought it up, so she should be happy. And then I just made Sade do it too, so y'all should be happy, and she should be giving me some slack, right? UPP? What's that? What does UPP stand for?
You down with UPP? Yeah, you know me.
John will
Child.
It's University Partnership Program.
Yeah, so basically you be working with child and family services people and different counties in Ohio. If you're doing Ohio Greymont, you can't.
I can't.
Are you doing Ohio Great Mind?
Yeah.
Damn. Did they already pay you too?
What, for this semester?
Yeah.
I don't know. 'Cause I
If
feel
they
like
never
I-
gave you money, then you can do it. But if they did, you can't.
You need
But yeah, and I'm doing mine at home. I'm so happy.
Oh, it is at your home base, and Nikita's co-signing that. Nikita's down to clown. She's like, hell yeah.
I feel like that's how they got her. Is,
Right.
Oh, I live in
Because
Cleveland.
and then it's Karen, because Miss Karen also wanted so bad too. Though. So she was like, "No, here's the thing. I already did my interview and everything.
Email users without a.
Like, it's
Oh,
actually-
shit.
And then the people that I interviewed with, they was really cool. I can't wait to start. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I hate when there's like. Anyway. All right. I think that I am catching up on you guys. Oh, yeah. The application. I got it. But yeah, the application I should have had in, but you guys were the semester before I made everyone in HBSA do this.
Yeah, and I didn't do it. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it keeps us accredited. So that's the best thing. As long as I have it
Well,
on
I did
file.
it though. I did it though.
Right. As long as I got it on file and I download it in bulk, we're going to figure out if we have to interview you guys also. I think the application should be enough, but it's possible CSWE also wants us to like fucking interview you.
Ask us what questions? Like what?
The questions you wrote up, like the 4 that you wrote,
So why would you
discuss
ask
the
us that
major
before we
reasons
wrote
you're
it?
interested in the social work profession, just to
You
give
should
you
ask us that before we
interview
wrote it.
skills. It's just to like
I'm gonna say
practice.
exactly what I already wrote.
That's fine.
Word
It's
to
just to
word.
practice interview skills. It for real
I'll be
is.
like, oh, how about you read what I put?
Bitch, did you read my resume?
Right. That
That would be the best interview ever. Like you're trying to interview for like $80,000 a year.
I
Like
expect y'all to ask different questions. Like, why would you already ask me what I already
What's on
gave
my
a response to? Yeah, like what?
that's hilarious.
Jada
Oh,
is on her way.
okay. I'm gonna download all 6 applications right now. Let's see
Oh,
here.
wait. There's supposed to be 7. I haven't turned mine.
Oh shit. That's all right.
Didn't we do that last semester?
If you've done it, you can just turn in the one that you've done.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have it.
How do I go?
Some people have trouble finding it. That's why it gets messed
Yeah,
up.
so we go to probate tomorrow. What time? 7 something?
Take me in that. Wait, I gotta take my brain out.
How did I through 2025? There it is.
What?
I have a shared folder with all this info about our social workers in it. 2024
Yeah, y'all. How many?
shared folders do I have?
How many of it?
3? What?
That's all. It's in the big gym. That's how I knew it was gonna be a lot.
There's 46.
Fuck!
Are you?
You lying? Say swear.
That's weird.
You're fucking lying. I'm
40
not sitting there. I'm not sitting there for that shit.
46
That's
people
gotta
doing
be
what?
like record for us.
46 people doing what?
Nothing.
Why can't you guys tell me?
We can tell you next time.
He not gonna even know what we're talking about.
I'm not going to narc you out. Is it like concerns about like what our school does? Or
I
programs?
can't say
Yeah.
that.
It's the people's.
It don't got nothing to do with me.
It's the
That's
people's.
her.
Like the shitty
It's
professors
the people's. Yeah.
or the bad staff
Yeah.
or the
It's
president?
46 horrible professors.
Holy shit. Did I get to make the list?
No, you would
No,
never
no.
make the list.
You on you on a good list.
I'm afraid we'll close down, so I've applied to UC, Xavier, and NC State.
Why would you do that?
Because if you fucking go a day without a job, man,
Why
you got to
would
feed
do
4
that?
kids.
Why would you do that?
I'm not leaving.
No, I'm laughing though because we on blocks and then they keep saying that they ain't got no money and they keep leaving people like
I done applied to all these different schools. We're trying to leave us.
If we close down, I would have to have something next day.
Like
And-
the school, the university itself gonna shut down.
No, I don't think so. But
I
when
don't
I
think
hear
so.
you guys doing that stuff, it would make me.
But
feel
you gotta
concerned.
think about though, and you gotta think about like they already keep firing people from different places and stuff.
Right.
Like we keep losing people that are good professors because Citro don't want to get them what they need.
I think we did.
Cause I'm mad that we lost Miss Wiley. She was pretty good.
Right.
She was.
She-
She didn't like. She didn't
Even
like what
her
they.
daughter wasn't coming here.
Yeah, she didn't like what they was giving her.
Her pay. Nobody likes the pay out of
But
it.
she.
It's not even the complaint. She was complaining about a lot of things that she didn't like, which was understandable.
Right.
Like she was complaining about how in the bathroom they ain't got nowhere we could put our little sanitary stuff,
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
a
like,
problem.
She was complaining about the important things, and I feel like that's another reason why she just up and left because she noted that they wasn't changing.
And honestly, that is a super big problem.
And that's when
And
she
they had us start like
Yeah.
use sanitary napkins inside paper bags.
Oh, they did?
So we can put it in the big trash can
But
outside.
I was about to say, what happened to the little thingies that be in the other places? The little trash.
The sanitary bags?
They got it in the
It's
student
old.
center. They got it in the
They
student
have
center. Shit.
That's
Right.
a new building. It's an old building.
Yeah.
I don't care. They need to update.
Right. They updated it.
Or
No, I'm with you guys, and that is a
That's
big
trifling,
deal.
ain't it?
It's a legitimate concern.
That's nasty.
So what are we scanning this one for? Do we get the? She said Taekwondo. Is this for us to get Taekwondo?
Yeah, it's at 5 today.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not going.
But yeah, I got work at 5.
Why Paige didn't come to class? Because she got her little knitting thing.
Who?
Paige having a knitting,
For her RA.
crochet.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
For her RA
Yep.
thingy.
Okay, the last one. Oh yeah, your first half of the paper. Are
Okay,
you?
wait.
You're
So
caught up.
Let me turn this in, the outline. I just outlined it, and then I'm gonna,
You're worried about it.
but everything else should be up to date. But I
Yeah,
have
you
to
guys
turn
are
it in.
good. I wonder if Deisha would apply to the social work tenure track job at Xavier. Social work tenure job.
Where I think she went to UC.
She probably went to race.
Wouldn't you be able to search her up then, though, if that was the
But
case?
She also said that she was,
Dr. Wiley.
yeah, she also said that she was about to take off in her practice too.
That would be awesome.
Oh, it said Dayton, Ohio. What's her middle name? Oh, that must be her right there.
AKU.
She was there when she came to us,
Oh.
and that is.
Give her LinkedIn. Click her LinkedIn and see what they say. The Ohio State.
I mean, this is her. That's her
Yes.
advertising
Where's she
on.
at?
Look, cause I'm trying to remember what her business was called. Click on that. Click on the first one. Oh,
I love her. Let's call her.
You
Y'all.
should schedule an
I
appointment.
got her number. I ain't going.
I'm about to
That's
call
I have her
her.
number.
I got her number. I text her.
Is that for real her number though?
790.
There's
Hey,
no
that's
way.
her client.
28.
That's her.
Let me see if that's her actual number.
So I shouldn't call.
That's not her real number.
You can
Oh, no,
call
that's
her.
not-
Call
that's
her
not
up.
her personal number.
Call her
That's
up.
not her personal number.
I don't care.
Call
No,
her
I'm
up.
just saying. Cause Charles asked if that was her. Couple section 120, individual is 60. You got $60? Call her number. You know it's not gonna be her to answer, right?
Who
It's
is
gonna be
it?
somebody that worked for her.
I'm curious
I'm
what
gonna
the.
ask for Dr. Nisha Wiley.
Yeah, please talk to her right now.
And then nobody answering. That's bad. Bad for business.
Not too much on my girl. She
I
probably
know.
busy.
I mean, it is lunch.
Oh yeah, she
They might.
You have reached a confidential voicemail of Dr. Nisha.
I miss her voice.
This is a medical emergency, please hang.
Okay.
Oh, Miss Wiley, come back. I'm happy Miss Wiley. We saw your website and I miss you.
Yeah. She told me I was gonna make an excellent social worker that one day, and it stuck with me.
That's good.
Like she really.
She was awesome.
She was.
Like.
I wish we had
And-
her for more than 1 year.
She
I
really
Right.
be speaking life into you though.
She
I'm not
did.
gonna lie.
She
Yeah,
just
she did.
That's the key, though. That's
Miss
what
Jackson
we
did
gotta.
too.
I don't know if y'all remember this, but it was this one. Was y'all in that class?
No,
I don't know.
I think I was in your class.
I
It
don't
was
think I
this one
know that.
time. We was talking about like African American like culture or something, and then we had a companion student, and she was like, basically she was saying that we don't have no culture. You remember that?
Who? Somebody from the house?
Yeah. She was like, we don't have no culture, and
They
We
way better than us. I don't like that. You came down here. Remember that?
mind you, this school is
But-
built on the backs of African Americans. No, literally. This is
Yep.
like, you know, let's not beat that. Our HBCU culture, all this like, this is us, you know. But anyways, we was talking, and Dr. Wiley was basically talking about how resilience is a part of our culture. Like, no matter what we be through, we always take something and make something take 2 cents and turn it into a dime.
I just don't understand why they
And she
always
was like,
talking
that's
shit
not
on us.
personality. I mean, she was like, that's not culture. And then she wrapped up the class because she was like, if you're not gonna listen, then
Oh.
But I
Was she pissed that you guys are on your phone or
No,
something?
it's just like people.
No,
No, they probably was
basically-
talking over her.
I see.
Yeah.
Cause you know, when it be a good debate, people just be going back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
She did have debates in her class.
Yeah, it do be. Yeah, because that's when we was doing policy and stuff like that.
Yep.
So like we would have debates on stuff. But
That's who
no,
she
because-
wants
Because
me
she
to
was
rate.
saying how resilience is a part of our culture, and they was like, that's not culture, that's a character trait. Ain't that rude?
But that's what I said. People in Brown was always talking shit. And
Ain't
y'all
that
came down
rude?
here and they forget that. I'm thinking they forget that.
This is who she wants me to write a late letter for.
It's not even about nothing about culture, baby. All of this shit is us. What do you mean?
That's who she wants me to write a letter for.
Oh.
Dr. Trout.
Yes? Yeah.
No, Jada, we don't want to see it.
Oh.
Low key.
Do you have a thumb drive to put it up on?
No, I'm not. She's at her computer.
You're gonna email it?
How else, Trout? How else I'm supposed to get it to you?
You could do AirDrop, you could do Wi-Fi, you could do D2L, you could do.
There's no slot for. She's gonna email it.
You can't plug in your computer?
I can plug it in. You have to drive.
Take all this
Yeah, just plug it in your computer.
How does that work? Okay.
You just need an HDMI cord.
Let's see if I can.
I'm sure you could. Do you have it? It's like this.
The whole thing.
Probably not, cause that's.
What about the other side? That's one.
Is it gonna change it? How do you connect it?
Oh yeah, you probably gotta log in too.
Oh, it is. Hey, that's. I didn't know.
Is it working?
Yes, it's working.
Oh, sweet. Do you want to sit or stand at the podium?
Sit.
I can't see.
Okay.
It be little. The way you saying it, I be like,
And then you need some Taekwondo too.
Jesus, I didn't know.
What? That always does that.
Yeah, you should have said it before I said.
So then what day are you guys going to call out all of these shady profs?
I don't know. Probably never.
Really?
That's why we just write them down.
But I mean, at least it's in writing to make a specific request. Like you have a request associated with it, 'cause that's.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what happened? Uh-oh. Yeah, you.
I'm just being dramatically.
Okay, so we have food deserts. Yes, specifically in Virginia, Wilberforce, and local areas. Even though, Anyway,
Don't be bullshitting us.
This is
locally
the-
owned.
Huh?
Who's locally owned?
You right there. You said what?
I said who was locally owned.
I didn't say locally owned. I said local areas.
Local areas, thank you.
Don't be bullshitting us.
I'm not.
She said don't.
So this is what on the agenda. What is a food desert? What causes a food desert? Solutions, quotes, example of solutions being used, and Q&A, I guess. So according to sources from Google, obviously, a food desert is a community where residents have limited access to affordable and healthy food. And then that's low image, a guy walking, you know.
Yeah, we were like.
You had to walk 15 kilometers.
A grip, yes. And then facts about it is over 23 million Americans, including 6.5 million children, live in food deserts. Minorities usually face food insecurity, and food deserts contribute to obesity and other diet-related illnesses. And then a quote that I liked, it says, there's more to a food desert than having no food at all. It's the accessibility to food and the accessibility to decent food. Hold on. So what causes it? And so factors include, but are not limited to, low income, unemployment, lack of grocery stores with fresh produce, rural areas with limited transportation, and lack of resources. And then these are just more facts on the side. Like it's a 70% of North Carolina residents favored the creation of a healthy corner store initiative and just things like that. And then since what is happening in Wilberforce, Xenia, and local areas as of currently, areas specifically in Xenia, Ohio, and Dayton are facing food deserts due to the reasons I listed previously. And then in an article by Dayton Daily News, it states that part of the central and southern parts of the city of Xenia have been labeled a food desert by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. And it's the same for Dayton, but they recently built a grocery store in an area known for being a food desert. And then another fact is just 8% of African Americans live in a census tract within a supermarket. A census tract with a supermarket is a small geographic area where a supermarket is located within its boundaries. So what are the solutions to help solve it? It's just another picture. Which that makes sense because in this picture it shows a whole bunch of like fast food places. That's kind of like the strip.
It's still like a food desert though. Because
No, that's what I'm saying. In this one, they show all the fast food places and there's no like grocery stores. And
Right.
we recently got some grocery stores. So
You would hope, but
Hey, because I feel like when you visit other colleges, day stores and food places and grocery stores is a little closer.
Yeah, look.
Ours is
ours
far.
is far, yeah.
Like if you don't have a car, you're fucked.
How you getting there? How you getting into town? And then why I found out that's in your downtown?
Huh?
When we be going in town and that's what they call it
Main
downtown. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo, I said I'm from Cleveland. What do you mean that's y'all downtown?
Like what? And I'm from Cincinnati. You're downtown.
You hear me?
That's why I put this on here because they only got fast food
ours,
places.
but I didn't know people downtown didn't look the same
Yeah, it gotta
Yeah,
be-
low key, because I would have never guessed.
because Cincinnati look like
So numbers of solutions. So developing more supermarkets is the first one. The second one is bringing cooking classes to food deserts, which is actually an article I read about, which I'll elaborate on in a second. Community outreach, promoting healthy eating / partner with healthcare providers to like stress the importance of healthy eating. Transportation, because some people like maybe provide transportation. So we're going to a grocery store this day, and this day. If you need to, just and then create food hubs, which is also something else that they recently did in Dayton. Or no, I think it was a Dayton or it's somewhere, but it's in here. So examples of solutions being put to use, which was what I was talking about. So in Greene County, they created little pantries to offer free food for those in need. And then it says Greene County's health department recently established the fourth of a series of little pantries, which will stock non-perishable food items for those in need and operate on a take what you need, leave what you can policy. And so then there's a picture of the little like boxes up there, which I think I've seen those. And then this is what I was talking about with the bringing cooking classes to food deserts. Yeah, so basically I'm gonna read the little summary at the top. Of course, I read some of it, not all of it. But it said the Food is Medicine cooking series was implemented to increase food security in older adults living in a rural region of the southeastern United States. 2 medical students led weekly cooking classes at a local council on aging and provided participants with recipes and food items supplied by the local food bank. Over 4 months, 57 older adults completed the program. Participants reported achieving dietary goals, improving nutrition knowledge, and increasing confidence in budgeting at the grocery store. So that obviously, show people how to make food or just to, do better with what they have. Some people, they're like, I only got Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree, they have a shelf of corn and they turn around and grab Fruit Loops. So sometimes it's not even a matter of you not having it. It's you not knowing how to spend your money or what you do have. Yes. And then, hold on. So that's just the sources. And then I said, in conclusion, food deserts are a major issue in various areas, not only Xenia and Wilberforce. However, with careful consideration and effective use of the solutions provided, we can make a difference in society. And then the last one is Q&A. So, yes, that was just, let me.
I never knew food deserts was a thing until I came out here.
I'll email it to you, child.
Because in because I swear in Cleveland, like everywhere I live, there's always like multiple food places and grocery stores around where I live.
It's food deserts in Cincinnati, man.
Like
I lived in a few of them.
I swear everywhere I live in Cleveland, there's literally either a Family Dollar or Dollar General right down the street, around the corner. Like everything is close for fast food. So like when Miss Jackson first started talking about it, I'm like, what is that? Like that's possible.
Nah, I've been doing that for a minute because it's, yeah.
I kind of live near one, but I didn't know that's what it was called.
In Columbus, they got food deserts? What?
I thought they was
Every major city would have
I was gonna say like every.
So where
If you have to walk more than
You
a
probably
mile
know,
or
but
two,
you just don't know.
I've never been around.
Yeah.
it's mainly if you have to walk more than a mile or two.
Yeah, it's not that it's not around, it's just gotta be accessible. And even like Family Dollar, I wouldn't consider that a grocery store. That's Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, stuff, that's not a grocery store. But it, like, food deserts, it's like fresh fruit, produce, like, not.
Family Dollar and Dollar General, we have fruit. It's probably my first.
Shit, I don't get my fruit from Family Dollar,
With these.
what the fuck?
That's what I said.
We're not talking about, I'm talking about, yeah.
But I get what you're saying,
Oh, they just
probably
had a
got
big
food like
narcotics
Charles,
bust.
McDonald's and stuff. You can get McDonald's, but that's still a food desert, that's not healthy.
What happened? They found lots of drugs in Florida.
Where? What kind of drink?
Let's see here. I hope they show them.
They be hiding it so good.
I know.
Like somebody must have told.
Ooh, look, they got it all wrapped up. I think that's it.
What do they do with the drugs? You know what I think?
I feel like they smoked it.
Yeah, I like they put it in black.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this morning's press briefing. Today, leaders will present information on the maritime narcotics interdiction, deployment, and contraband offload by the crew of the U.S. Coast Guard cutter James, and the interagency partnerships and collaboration that make these results possible. With us today.
This dude looks like he was
We're here
smoking.
today because of your dedicated leadership to safeguard American lives.
Don't they show us
You
the
have the
drugs?
And we can see a little sneak peek.
Yeah.
All the drugs
Where them
off
things
the
at?
streets, off the markets, and as Attorney General Bonnie
Y'all gotta
said,
run that line
we are-
dance, and I'm mad.
that when you
That I
take
I'm mad because I don't know it yet.
that
And then every time I learn that line
happen
dance, another one come out.
across the country, because
It's
this is
another one
not
that I gotta
law
learn. Like,
enforcement.
damn, can y'all let me breathe?
Morning.
I like the
You're
one
welcome
that's
to the
self-explanatory,
James,
like,
back to
hey,
the
that tells me everything I need to do. I like that one. I don't like the ones that I gotta tell.
$510 worth of
So what does that number
$510
actually
million
mean?
worth of
What
drugs.
does
Drugs
the
in Florida?
size of the dollar sign mean? It means 154 lives saved directly from cocaine-related overdose deaths in this country. It means that there's almost 11,000 less new cocaine users that are going to get access to the drugs. It means that we've saved at least $16.5 million on costs related to inmate care and health care for people afflicted with these drugs. And from the Coast Guard standpoint,
my God,
what this really means is a beautiful ship like the James heralds a new time for us, a new time of assets that impact the United States strategies for countering these cartels in new ways and disrupting the flow of illegal drugs.
Is this how I have
Just
to do
since
it?
February, the combined efforts of Coast Guard cutters James, Weishi, and
What's the PowerPoint?
So maybe you can see it like if you go on PowerPoint. Because I shared it with you.
I hate how
They be
many,
asking for you to request access. I don't be knowing why they do all that.
they always do that.
That'd be irritating.
All right, so you want to see our research on food deserts now?
Yes.
And should we publish it? You guys remember Eazy-E? This is probably graphic. Yep.
What? Nuts on your chin?
That's one of the
Oh
songs.
my gosh.
I don't think I can. I don't have. See?
Nuts on your chin, bro. I'm imagining it
I
like.
know. But I think Easy died of AIDS. He had HIV. And
What's so
died of
crazy
AIDS.
is, what's so funny is they be like, our new music is horrible, but y'all music back in the day,
I know.
it's just more calm with it. Like it's just
I
not
feel like they used to be a little bit more poetic.
Yeah, ours is more straightforward.
Yeah.
Theirs was more calm and it was hidden. It was a
It
hidden
was
word.
hidden, yeah.
You gotta actually know what they
You gotta know
saying.
what they saying.
Yeah,
for sure.
but ours they so straightforward and just putting it out there.
People customize and say whatever they do to them.
Easy E's. Death Row Records. All right, I'll show you our publication now. Here we go.
Okay.
I know.
Wait, Jen, we was trying to enjoy the song.
Okay, I was too. I was trying to hear about that. So your shit.
Oh my God.
Gotta see if I know what the lyrics talk about.
You know.
Yes, okay, and you want a PowerPoint with it too. You're going to get mad if it's good research.
Wait, what do you mean? No, I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just here. I don't blame. Like y'all got years experience in this. I wasn't trying to do too much anyway.
No, you did good. I want to submit this publication,
You should.
and we like to add students onto it. So we're proposing permaculture as a solution to the food deserts, and then specifically in Cincinnati,
Yay.
Burnett Woods, located in the heart of Cincinnati. It's the green space for local residents, the need for innovative solutions to urban problems such as food scarcity, environmental degradation, and homelessness has become increasingly apparent. Traditional approaches to urban planning and land use have neglected sustainable, community-driven solutions. Our
It's a Kroger
paper,
over there, though, right?
what's that?
It's a Kroger over there about.
There is, yeah.
Who
Yep.
else wrote this? You and who else?
As of right now, I'm on it with these folks. I'll show you. It was Carlia.
And what's
Permaculture, we're trying to bring that course here at Central State University.
What is it though?
It is how to build a permanent culture. There's the PowerPoint. Okay.
Is that a student?
What is it?
Is it Carlita girl, a student?
No, Carlia teaches at UAPB. So she's on a lot of our grants with me and Nikita. Oh yeah, there's Burnett Woods. There's your map of Burnett Woods.
Yep.
So that's like MLK, that's Cincinnati. My brother teaches in that building, DAP, D-A-A-P, Design Art. So I'll do it, publish with my brother, Carlia, Nikita, if she wanted to. And
Trump, you know how to do line dance?
No, can't.
did you guys train me on it?
No, Trump, you should know some of the old school ones.
Oh, line dancing. I had severe ADHD and I could not follow that shit. I would be the idiot like, I'm serious.
Okay, I like how y'all doing the solar panels and
Honeybees.
How y'all
So-
gonna get chickens and stuff over here?
We it's just a proposal. So I would love if they did it.
Chickens and goats. I eat.
So if you guys took this,
What you about to say? You eat goats?
yeah,
I'm
goat's
like,
milk,
We eat goats.
the permaculture class,
Lamb, all that.
Dr. Hunt will
What you
teach
mean, goat?
horticulture.
Like, what goat tastes like?
It's tougher than like.
I've tried lamb before.
It's kind of like that.
Lamb is so good.
Lamb
So-
he tastes like steak.
Lamb lucky tastes like goat.
So you asked what is permaculture? Here's kind of a visualization of it.
Oh yeah.
It includes shelter, food, energy, ethics, climate, water, and soil. So it's a design system for ecological and sustainable living, integrating plants, animals, buildings, people, and communities. So that's kind of our proposal, is to use that. Then you actually do a real life.
See, I be wanting to try other animals,
So
but I
y'all
be
create your
scared.
own area or something?
Because when I
Well,
tried lamb,
yeah.
it was no accident.
You would do it with
I thought
any
it was
green
steak.
space you had.
I tried squid and it tastes like chicken. I said,
Squid. Oh,
Put food in there?
No, like
Yeah. You could do it at your house
Yeah, you take alligator.
where you grew up. You could do it anywhere. That's the idea.
I'm like,
So
No, that's all I tried. Don't ask me nothing.
don't ask you anything else.
I was talking
about the food.
to Sunday.
squid.
That's all I try to do, right?
Wait, no, because squid is like that's like seafood type, right?
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I don't like that type of texture stuff.
I only had it fried.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I had it fried and
Fried?
just straight
How they
up.
fry it? I mean, probably like regular food.
Well, that website is no longer paid
I was gonna
for.
say we listen to try.
All right, so permaculture, we're going to offer 2 courses that will get you a certification in permaculture. I don't know how quickly we'll get this through.
Yeah, probably not before we leave.
Well, you can come back and teach it.
You a sophomore though. We juniors.
Who's a sophomore?
Oh, Jay, you was junior.
Are you going to finish early? So yeah, you catch and store your own energy.
Right.
With summer class.
Y'all be trying to get ahead. Okay then.
Yes.
Girl, shit, me too. If I wasn't doing UPP, I would have got done in the fall.
I'm already
Oh,
If
that
I
is
ain't do,
interesting.
if I didn't do UPP, I would have been done in the fall. Cause I'm taking summer classes right now, and then I could have just did my last 18 in the fall.
Something's
But I'm
weird
working
though
now.
about finishing in the fall with social work because most of their masters start May
I was about to say
or
that. Yeah.
August.
I could have been able to start my master's program in May.
But you still can start your master's program in May.
Oh, when I
Oh,
graduate.
you want to take some time off.
Yeah, like.
See, they always say, don't do it, just keep
No,
going.
no, what I was gonna say is because like when I was done in the fall, okay, boom. So then I was gonna have time that whole spring semester.
Right,
To
yeah.
then start in May. That was the few little months to rest a little
Yeah.
bit. And then go to my graduation, then start my master's program. Like, yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, because we only offer 1 graduation.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we don't have. That's,
we do have,
That
an
is horrible for real. Cause then I'm like, my degree gonna say fall 2025, but I'm not walking the stage to spring 2026. Like, bro, oh, okay.
We do have an official list now, though, too.
Of what?
Grads.
Of this year?
Yup.
Who on there? Say the name. Let me hear if I know people.
You want to see it?
Yeah, let me see.
All right, let's go zoom all the way.
Oh, these are all social workers?
There it is. I think it's like 17. Anderson,
Only
Burns,
17?
Copes, Dixon, Gray. We usually do like 17 to 25.
for what?
Johnson, Kendall,
Social
Love,
workers.
Mason, McBride. Because starting
Social workers that's graduating.
is easy. Finishing is the hard part.
Who will be saying
Selma.
the names? Because I know you can't.
Oh shit. They probably get somebody that knows how to say the names.
You can't say half.
Was I already saying them that bad?
Yeah.
Really?
What's the last name? What's the
Anderson,
last?
Burns, Copes, Dixon, Gray, Harper, Hayden, Johnson, Kendall.
You only saying the last name. You're not gonna say their full
You want
names.
me to? You want me
Look
to?
at the last name on the social work list. What that say? The
Oh,
full name.
dossier.
Is that how you say it?
Girl, I don't know.
We
That was a good.
call her Selma,
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
but no, that is.
That's how you say it.
That's a good guess.
That is tough. You're right. Like, it'll be filmed so you can watch it too. It'll be like, motherfucker can't say your name. Because what if it's?
All I know is they better say mine. It was just one graduation they watched every single day. Mind you, they was regular. It was like Mackenzie, and he would say
Yeah.
like Mackenzie, like he would mess it up completely. And it's like I'm not walking until y'all get my name right. Y'all not finna.
Yeah, I ain't about to be. I ain't
Got
walking
it.
with nobody name.
Wait, why did I miss this?
Like me. You wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, how did I miss that? That's
I
the
don't know, I
worst
read it
one.
off. He wasn't paying attention.
That's
But
what
you were
happens,
taking
man.
notes because you did keep looking.
I was acting like I was taking notes. At least that's the trick in school.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
At least
Because they will ask me if you turn this in. They'll be like, "Hey, did you turn this in?"
That reminds me.
Um,
Miss Jackson. Like,
Did you guys look at ever wanting to publish? Any of you guys ever want to publish?
what is that? What you mean?
Look, we got a new one this year. Here it is.
Oh no, I would never.
There it is.
What is that? Oh, read it to us.
Oh my gosh. I'll just give you this. Deaths related to drug overdose and suicide in the United States have increased 500% and 35% respectively over the last 2 decades. Human economic cost to society associated with deaths
She gonna be irritated.
are immense.
Because I don't want to work with the people that they got me working with.
Girl, that don't matter.
It
Who?
do matter.
Who is it?
People that I don't like working with.
Really?
Yes, and that's gonna make the shit go longer. And then mind you, it already be dead down there because ain't nobody got no money. So I'm already working with people I don't like, so that's gonna make time go slower. Then people not coming down there, that's gonna make time go even more slower. Like, nah, not today. My birthday Monday, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for negative energy like that. I've been needing positive energy, that's it, that's all.
If they cite this, do they have to put every single author?
Yeah, don't they,
I don't know. See how they like cut it out? It goes dot, dot, dot.
Cause all of that, that's too much.
Do y'all see that T3 is having a freaking tour? Around Ohio, I guess. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm like, he might even want that.
He trying to be
They in Cleveland this weekend.
he trying to come up.
They in Cleveland this weekend. Cleveland gonna destroy that whole little platform. They
All right.
might show them some love.
Girl, Cleveland is gonna walk in there and shoot them down.
See, we did you guys proud.
The way
Right here,
they,
look.
they be flashing their
Boom.
stuff in Cleveland, they will go steal their money. For real.
So who's the list of the shitty teachers?
You still own that.
I ain't gonna tell
We
anybody.
not done yet.
Who's doing the investigating?
Nobody in here. Nobody, you know.
Is that why, Day Day said there's something coming up next week, like in the gym that they're calling out or doing? Maybe it's his,
That's what he said.
maybe it's related to his
What did they
fraternity.
got
What
going
did
on?
they say?
Maybe it's his fraternity. That's what I would guess.
See, that ain't was lying, bro.
Ooh, that's tea for us.
I told them that I thought.
We didn't know
I
that.
told him, but he kept saying no. I said, that ain't lying.
Yes, I told them, because they don't come back, 'cause he ain't got no
Trump
reason
just
to
touched-
hurt or nothing.
They don't got no reason.
It's okay,
Yeah,
Trump.
I said you look
So is it
good.
like top secret?
It's supposed to be,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
I said that. Which one think you gonna be?
It's okay.
I think he gonna be out your order.
I know that's crazy. You know he don't want to be no idol.
Yeah, I will not.
Just know if he's not here this week, like starting today,
He's in.
because
They're coming out next week. I'm gonna miss it.
So wait, what do they do?
They're also-
What do they
You gotta
do? Like,
FaceTime me.
Okay, I got you.
tell me the process. What do they do?
We don't know.
We don't know the process.
We don't know the process. All we know is they drop flyers and be like, they coming, and then they tell us when they coming. But you don't get to know what they do until you in it.
Yeah, until you in it. That's why we like.
They hide it. We don't know. They hide the information when you in there.
Is this only the male fraternities or is
It's
this?
both. It's the male
So
and the females.
sororities do it too?
Yeah. Like we don't know none of they.
So are any of you joining one?
No.
Is it that top secret?
You're funny.
No.
It really is.
We can't tell you.
It really is.
Yeah,
That
you can't really tell people. You gotta see what
They used to be a
It's like Fight Club?
No, it's just.
It's
You
low
know,
key
it's
like
it's
it's
supposed to
from
be-
a white perspective. It low key is
Yeah.
like Fight Club.
It's supposed to be secretive, basically.
It low
And you
key
just
is
told
like
us,
Fight Club.
but it's okay. You didn't tell us because we already had our
We already
speculation.
knew.
We
But
already
don't,
knew.
I think he did maybe say something like,
And
He
he was
said that.
And he was trying to throw you off and lie. That's why he had that hat on the other day when he was in class on Monday. Go have that hat on. Like, boy, we already called you out. Putting that hat on. We already called you out, love, bro.
That ain't would have been got a reason. He can't look at
Cause he always,
He don't
he
care.
always talking shit about us.
He act like a
Why you be talking shit about us? And you ain't got no headquarters and everything. Oh, okay. But it's okay. I already knew. I already asked you about it.
She should have kept them shit.
But we
Should've
already
what?
She should have kept them in.
Yeah, we already knew
well, I
that.
don't know the whole process. Like,
Nobody know the whole process.
Yeah, nobody.
All we know is they drop the flyers and say that they coming, and then they tell us what day they coming. That's it. That's all we know. Cause that's what they did with AKAs. They dropped the flyer, talk about they was coming, and then they come in tomorrow. That's all we. That's
so
all
what's
we
the
know.
big secret about that? What's
It's
the,
basically secretive because you gotta be surprised.
I don't know why it's a secret,
Me neither, but maybe for the surprise.
but it is a secret. You
So
can
what-
ask Nikita. She in the
she is
she
no,
in
but she
Delta.
did grad chapter.
It's not secret.
I think grad chapter is a little bit different than undergrad. Because undergrad you in school, grad chapter like you just.
It's
But
open
then-
secret.
after,
Oh, we're so like y'all ain't got no
I do
no
think
secret.
they think
Do they keep it? Yeah, I don't think they keep that a secret because it's like it's grad chapter and they all older and they probably just need everybody to know what they got going on.
What?
They older. I
Maybe.
don't think grad chapter would be a secret. I'm gonna ask. I'm like, you already have secrets as undergrad and grad chapter. But it's like I don't
so
know if
then
I
you'll
wanna
know after next week.
Yeah,
Is that
we'll
what
know
they-
after next week.
Yeah.
And they'll be in their whole little.
because we
They
supposed to.
will
We
want
got
to.
some Noops and Iolas coming out.
They'll be in their Fidelia, and they'll be repping their letters, and they'll be.
So how many of our
Whoever-
students do this?
A lot of people.
Whoever wants to.
You see, Paige did it.
Yeah,
She's a
Paige.
poodle.
Yeah, H0.
She did that last year at this time.
Fall semester.
Oh, she did in the
They
fall.
just crossed in the fall. Yeah.
They did just cross.
It was 10 of them.
What do you get out of it?
So they get like networking
Right, like they'll hire you.
And I guess they like, I mean,
and like the
they
people.
got
Sisters for life.
yeah, and I guess they supposed to be like that. They supposed to be outside doing stuff like
They supposed to do like
yeah,
service,
they be doing
and
service
stuff like
and stuff
that.
like that. Yeah.
So you know which one
We don't know.
We think we know, but we don't know.
We don't know.
He's not gonna tell us.
He been lying to us.
He
We've
hasn't even
asking,
been coming
he been
to
telling
class,
us.
and he
Right.
been acting strange.
We've been asking him and he been lying.
Would they all do that then?
Yeah, all of them do that. Like it's all secretive. You're supposed to stay low key.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I know. Is it
Because
seems,
I feel like for white sororities and stuff, they don't do all of that, right?
right? It seems the opposite of transparent, where you like be proud and be like, "Yeah, I'm joining these motherfuckers."
It's like that after. Like,
Yeah,
after-
okay,
after-
okay.
after- It's like, yeah, I'm so
Like,
proud.
the
Like,
white sorority is like how we see in the movies for real.
It is. That's what I was thinking
And then
too.
black women
Yeah.
is
but you in a frat? Did you want to be in a frat?
I never. We only had black. We only had black fraternities at Xavier, and that's it. There's only black fraternities at Xavier.
No, yeah, because you know it was fraternity and sorority was only for black people, but now they let all races.
No, it's not. It started
No,
as white.
I thought it started as black.
It started
Only
as
black.
white, but we wasn't allowed.
Yeah, it was only black. And now it's everybody.
Well, that's why they
That's
made
how
the
it's
Divine
supposed to
Nine.
be.
For the host, I know Divine Nine, but what I heard was they
It
had
started
frats,
off
but we wasn't allowed to be in a frat, so we made our own.
Right, that's why Divine Nine is supposed to be ours. They stuff is like regular. little-
Yeah, there's still
sororities and stuff first, but
No, there's D9 is for us only, but now it's for everybody.
Oh, y'all talking about white nines joining people nine?
Yeah, now they can do
Oh.
it. Now they can join this stuff.
I thought y'all was talking about frats in general. I'm like, no, we wasn't allowed in a stuff, so
Yeah,
we
no,
made
that's-
our own.
yeah.
So now you guys can see how bad the budget is of the social worker. That's all that's left after you just pay your bills on the first day of the month.
Well, if you ain't got kids, that was nice to me. Right. Charlie, you should never have all of them.
Oh, this is your budget. I
It
thought you
really-
went to school. I'm like,
It
oh.
really is. No. Mm-mm. Nope.
Kids. That really big problem. Kids are expensive.
Rent, mortgage.
Yeah, and this is even off. This shit's going up. So I need to. That's even a little off. That's still here, but I'm trying to get rid of these. That's probably still right.
You
I'm,
put only $1 in your credit card.
I'm trying to just clip the credit card like nothing. I'll use it, but I'll pay it right away.
I
No
don't really
credit
understand
cards.
like credit cards.
Well, if you pay it the first month in 30 days, you have no interest. If you miss paying it, you get a late charge and you get a finance
What?
charge and you
But
get
why would
interest.
why would I do that?
I got a lot. I got a
I
lot.
only got one right
no,
now.
I just paid my credit card back.
But why would I get a credit card when I have a debit card? That's what I would.
Right, yeah. So
I got
some
one right now,
people,
baby. I
I don't even want to
I don't,
justify
but
it for
I'm
you
not-
guys because it's not good practice to do
Yeah,
that.
like
It's
I don't really
dangerous.
understand.
I might
It's
get another one though.
I'd rather just
I
pay
might
whatever money I
I
have.
might finish paying mine. off
Yeah,
and
it's
then get
dangerous. Here, I'll show you. I think I have
halfway full off and then get
55 credit cards probably.
Charles, what the fuck?
I know.
You don't have 55.
I do. I don't use
The
them.
fact we just in here talking.
Maybe like 10 max.
Right. I don't use them. Like I just don't
But
use
so
them.
they just sitting on your credit?
Yeah,
No.
I don't use them.
I'm using
What's
both
your
of
credit
mine.
score?
I need to get one that I won't use.
What's your credit score, Charles?
That's what we're about to see.
Yours probably like 700. That's, I was about to say, the way he be talking, he sound like his is low.
Really?
I
I
think
pay
that's fine.
everything.
I think it's like 780.
It's probably up there now. I'm just saying, like, the way you used to be talking, you used to make it seem like your credit was so horrible.
I would say the amount of money available is horrible, but not the credit because I pay everything. That's why I don't have any money.
Valid.
Survey says.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
Our bad, we getting out. Oh, 790. Hey!
That's real good.
I got an F on.
It's away from 800. No, that's like
Let me get that credit score.
that's almost.
I'm about to finish.
I would
this
approve
and
you.
good intro.
I approve you for everything. Shoot.
I said, you know, my 10 one.
Is it the 9th?
One of the freshmen.
It is the 9th. Tomorrow my mama's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday to your mama.
You
I
know.
gotta pee then go to class.
See you, Jay. Because I'm not coming enough.
See y'all.
Here we are this week. I was like,
Oh.
I definitely going to say.
Yeah. Should I get him my key or should
Yeah,
he
just
just
sit
sit
there.
there and get in there? Cause I have a meeting at 2.
Yeah, give him your key, nigga, you got 6 minutes.
He's being stuck. You wanna do something face class today at 5:30?
Do I want to?
Yep.
As long as I can get the change of it by 6:30. It needs up defense. You want to? Are you gonna be free by then?
I don't.
Nick,
I'm gonna be asleep.
Girl, why did you ask me? I ain't going to
Because I didn't want to pick.
Now you trolling, bro. I'm not going.
Wow, that is crazy.
All right. I'll turn
See
it
ya.
on. I'm about to